difference between corns on the fifth toe, callus and bursa is quite easy to find out by yourself. So you can get a corn, a callus or a bursa on the side of your fifth toe, and it usually is from tight shoes. Even if it's an open shoe where the strap comes along, can press and irritate the toes. Sometimes it's the shape of the foot that doesn't match the shape of the shoe. So if you have an extra wide forefoot, or if your toes retract and clench and claw upwards, it can press on the shoe. Even if you have a regular forefoot width, it can still press on almond shaped or tight shoes. And what happens first is when there's pressure on the fifth toe, a bursa will form. And a bursa is something that forms when the tendon comes along the toe and goes into the bone of the toe. And if something rubs across it, the tendon will become inflamed and the body will grow a protective little jelly sac. So it's not something on the outside of the skin, it protects the tendon underneath the skin. And so it's like a little water balloon, little jelly sac. That's the first line of defense. So you'll notice that it swells the skin up, but not like a blister, it's deep inside the tissues. Then, if the pressure continues and the friction continues, the body will then grow a plaque of hard skin. It looks very yellow. That is just to protect, so you really don't want to remove that. It's the same as when you're weightlifting or playing sport and you get calluses on your hands. If you shave them or peel them off and you do the weightlifting or the sport again, it will come back again and it might even burn and give you further problems. So leave the hard skin there, it's there for protection. But if the issue keeps going and is prolonged for any length of time, a corn, which is the same as fingernail, pure keratin will grow like a little diamond, and that's a plug to literally stop the skin from disintegrating and the bone from showing, which is an ulcer or a wound. So the easiest solution if you have a bursa, corn or callus on the skin is to get the shoes that fit your foot. And there's lots of different types of feet, square shaped, rectangle, triangle shaped feet. So try and get shoes that fit you very well. You can protect by creating less of a friction, which is wearing stockings or even putting some oil or some ointment onto the toe if you're wearing a strappy sandal. That can help stop the friction so much to prevent the bursa, corn and callus. But the key to it is to get shoes that fit the width of your foot.